Hello and welcome back to Tsukihime. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we finished off day 1 in terms of all the choices we can make. I ended up kind of talking to CL a little bit more, and it resulted to us kind of getting lunch together in the cafeteria with Arahiko, where we just kind of told her a lot about ourselves. And afterwards we also went to her club room where we also told her more about the Tohno family. But there are also some bunch of other options, including not doing all that and going to the walking around the school, meeting some weird third-year senpai that I don't know if I'll ever find out who that is. And we also kind of went home and talked a lot more with Kohaku. And yeah, I don't really have much to say because it was kind of all bits and pieces everywhere. I just remember CL really liking curry. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with day 2. Let's take a look at the flowchart. Right now we're on day 2, and we just met with Noelle, our teacher. So there are going to be a few choices. I do have 2 save slots, one for when I talked to CL and one where I didn't. So I think I'll actually start with the one where I didn't, so I'll head into that one first. Alright, so I'll eat at the cafeteria, I'll buy some bread and eat in the classroom. I'll go out into the hallway and think about it. I'll do this one because last time I did this, I ended up running into Noelle. I kind of don't think that will happen this time. Maybe it still will, but I don't know. I step into the hallway and head for the stairs. Whether I go to the cafeteria or the school store, I have to go down the first floor. Oh, we still run to Noelle. Okay, never mind. So right now we are... Yeah, it leads right back into this one. We go into the hallway. Okay, in that case, let's go back a little bit. This time I'll go buy some bread and eat in the classroom. Yeah, I'll go get some bread at the school store and have a simple lunch. My financial prospects from here on out are looking a little grim. The head of the Tohno family does not fool around, so I'm not even going to try asking for extra allowance. Best not to get my hopes up. So I need to keep my eye on my expenses as low as I can. It'd be pathetic if I end up going broke, which I did when I treated Arcuit to a whole bunch of stuff. Are we still gonna go through the... No, okay, we don't end up going... Even though we had to go the same route, we end up not seeing Noelle. I got the usual from the school store. Some filled bread and a carton of tea. It was a madhouse since they just started selling some new kind of bread, so it took me a while to get my lunch. The packed lunch crowd has already finished eating and are just chatting. I kind of wish there was more background music. I know they're just chatting, but it's kind of boring. Thank you, game. Oh, we're talking with Yumizuka now. I guess she appears a little bit more in this route, maybe?
So, うるさいのもいないし、気楽にね。弓塚さんは？
私はもう済ませちゃった。それでちょっとおかずが余っちゃったんだけど、これからお昼ならサイドメニューとしてどうかな。
I bet she planned this. She's like, oh, I'm gonna make extra food so I can give some to Shiki. I shoot a surreptitious glance at Yumizuka's gaggle of friends. It looks like they're whispering with each other about what's happening between us. Ooh, the gossip. Whatever's going on here. If I refuse her offer, Yumizuka's sure to be ridiculed for it later.
それはありがたい。パンだけじゃ味気ないし、ありがたくごちそうになります。
Look at my pathetic sandwich. Ugh. I clap my hands together in appreciation.
そうだよね。パンだけって寂しいよね。
Look at her. Aww. She is kind of cute.
はい、これ。唐揚げとアサリの佃煮。
I have no idea what a tsukidani is, but that sounds like it sounds like you're giving him a lot. What an odd combination. Her mom made the karaage, but Yumizuka made the clams. I have to say, it wasn't bad. Thanks to her, my lunch has become a lot more appetizing.
ごちそうさま。美味しかった。次に機会があれば、次はこっちが。
Yes, yes.
いいよ。今日はたまたまだから。それより、そう。富山先生の話聞いた？
She's blushing a lot.
富山の話って昨日のやつか。不幸にあったとかそういう噂の。
It was at the school. It was Mr. Roa.
あれ間違いなんだって。
Bullshit.
何でも自動車事故に巻き込まれて足を骨折したから入院することになったらしいよ。
Huh, okay. I wonder if that's true or not. I mean, it's possible, but...
そうか、それは良かった。あ、 いや、良くないな。足を怪我して入院ってことは歩けないってことだもんな。小山からしたらふざけるなって怒られそうだ。
Well, it's better than, dying.
あ、
I trust me, I know, I've died.
そうだよね。私ったら何喜んでるんだろう。ごめんなさい。考えが足りませんでした。
Yumisuka's smile turns into a remorseful frown. But I get how she feels. Even if it was just a rumor, people were here saying that she died. It's only natural to be relieved after hearing that she was actually just injured.
気にしないで。俺も弓塚さんと同じだったし。けどそれじゃあしばらく担任不在か。いなければいないで寂しいもんだな。
I mean, we can't disprove it. I mean, Noelle said that she died in the other ending, and we never really technically confirmed it until she said it. But if we take it at face value, but because we kind of our Arcwood's route was only 15 days, technically like 17 or 18 because there were some times when we napped for too long. But the thing is, if she was in the hospital for like, let's say, or out of commission for like more than 3 weeks, then we never would have seen her come back. But maybe she did actually just get hit by a car. But the thing is, it's also very possible that the church is hiding something because the church is, responsible for the cover-ups. So maybe Yumizuka is just misinformed.
早く治して戻ってきてほしいよね。
It's just that unless you say that she died, then people are gonna expect her to come back, right? And if she doesn't come back, then people are gonna be like, wait, that's weird. But you told me. I feel the corners of my mouth turn up. Yumizuka's smile must be contagious. She might not be a head-turning beauty, but she still makes up for it with her ability to put people at ease. Honestly, she was an extremely underutilized character in Arcwood's route. I still don't really know what happened to her, so because she never showed up ever again after a certain point. So I just assumed that she got nommed on by Vlove or by Roa. So maybe that did happen since she is also, a young woman. This charming trait has made her our class's go-to confidant. Yumizuka's quiet and easygoing, but she's become very popular regardless. Everyone's tactically agreed to recommend her as a it's really late for me. Recommend her for the role of class rep. I gotta stop recording this at like the AMs. And despite her modest protest of I wouldn't be good with that, she's been nothing but a natural at it. Before I know it, there are only 2 minutes left until lunch ends. I got some good news, and Arihiko isn't here to make a ruckus. This has the makings of a peaceful afternoon. Arihiko, you're always in the way! But I'm sort of unclear as to why she's hanging around me. What other reason, man?
弓塚さん、もうすぐ5限目だよ。
知ってる。あと1分でチャイムだよね。
Let me stay with you until it's time.
みんなチャイムが鳴ってから席に戻るだろうからまだ余裕はあるけど。
いや、どうかな。私的には余裕はないんだけど、でも乾くんがいない今がチャンスというか。
It's my chance. Don't take it away from me. With the bell about to ring and our classmates starting to take their seats, Yumizuka struggles to articulate what she's trying to say.
そのですね。
So,
これ余ってるから遠野くん使うかな。
Yumizuka holds out a small card. It's a rewards card for a diner.
ありがとう。
It's my extra allowance, not an extra card. Please, let's go out together.
ポイントは溜まってるから。いや、友達がピンチでアルバイトに応募したら店長さんにカードいっぱいもらっちゃって、気が向いたら食べに来てね。夕方7時とかそういう時間に。
Specifically 7 in the evening. Yumizuka hastily retreats back to her seat. That was kind of cute. Oh man. I do remember from the manga that she had like a huge crush on Shiki. I have seen a lot of memes around that too. But because she never got a route in the original game, I don't know how much attention was actually given to her. The bell rings. Truth be told, this is a nice turn of events, but the situation is a bit too complicated for me to simply feel happy about it. All because Arihiko went and brought that stuff up during lunch yesterday. What a killjoy. We just had wrapped up our conversation about the Tohno family and we're about to finish our lunches. What the? This little part is contingent on having lunch with Arihiko. So right now, the path I am on is I didn't have lunch with Arihiko actually. I decided to go to the hallway, didn't see anyone there, and then we headed to the cafeteria. Oh no, we still headed to the cafeteria, yeah. Never mind, so no matter what we do, we always end up talking to Arihiko. Gotcha, okay.
ところで弓塚のことだけど、お前あいつに気があるとか付き合う気とかあんの？
Oh, we didn't actually see this. It was afterwards. Ah. Just like that, I find myself in an unsolicited life counseling session.
なんで今そんな話を？
いや、今朝もアプローチされてたでしょ君。ちょいと気になってな。弓塚一応クラスのアイドル扱いだろ。万が一にもお前さんに脈があるなら止めておこうと思ってな。
Shiki's so popular.
はあ？なんだそりゃ。俺が弓塚さんをどう思っていようとお前には関係ないだろ。
I'll tell you how I feel about her next game.
そりゃねえけどよ。どっちも不幸になる組み合わせとか見てらんねえって思っただけ。弓塚はああ見えてなんつうか、まあいいや。
Yeah,
確かに
whatever.
俺が口を挟むことじゃねえ。で、どうなんだよ。あいつと付き合う気あんの？あんだけモーションかけられてたら普通は即彼女確定だろ
う。それは難しいと思うけど。
It wouldn't work out.
ほう。弓塚タイプじゃないのか？
そうじゃなくて。断っておくと、
she's
俺
exactly his
弓塚
type.
さんタイプだからな。お前が粉かけようものなら全力で止めるぐらい。
パパかてめえは。じゃあなんで距離取ってんだよ。
いや、それがなんていうか、弓塚さんを見てるとなんでか悲しくなるんだ俺。
Huh.
そりゃひで
This
え。
messed up,
脈なしと
bro.
かありとかそれ以前の話だったか。
Starts feeling sad about Yumizuka. I wonder why. I bury my face in my hands, frustrated by my own selfishness. But I've always been like this, and I've never been able to do anything about it. Every decent person I meet, it's like I subconsciously put them on a pedestal and keep them at arm's length. It's not that I dislike them or anything, I just get scared and I can't let myself get close to them. Yeah, I can see that. And now I have this card worth exactly 1,000 yen that I have no idea what to do with. The name of the restaurant is Lindbergh. It's a run-of-the-mill diner by the north exit of Soya Station. North exit, which is where all the Vlove stuff happened. Okay. And I wonder if that leads into anything. I do not know, but we've caught up here, so now we can check our flowchart. Yumizuka led to, I guess, meeting with Noelle at night. Okay. In that case, let's try something else. We had one other option, which was to... I forgot what it was. Eat at the cafeteria, sure. I'll have lunch in the cafeteria. Fortunately, I seem to be in pretty good health today. I think I'll treat myself to the fancy lunch special A. I normally wouldn't order it since it's a bit pricey, but I don't have to worry about money anymore. Money is of no concern. Yes! As of yesterday, I'm bankrolled by the Tohno Empire.
学食は毎日一番リッチなものにしたい。
I thought you had to be conscious of your spending, Shiki. If I were to make such a request to the head of the Tohno family, she would be sure to grant it with a smile. Yeah, right.
そうですか。では兄さんの外食費はすべて一月分の食券にしてお渡ししましょう。
But at what cost?
学校の食堂に問い合わせてその月の献立を把握した上で何を食べるのかを決めさせていただきますね。
Oh, that's the cost. My freedom. For some reason, I feel a chill go up my spine, but I ignore it and head to the cafeteria. I have to enjoy the freedom of eating whatever I want while I still can. Luxury, but no freedom. Is it worth it though? Sometimes it is, but not always. Oh, all right. I guess that. Okay. Okay, so nothing really happened much. So I guess I have to check out the other option for when we get CL points. So I'm gonna do just that. All right, this is the one where we got the CL points, where we even went to her club room to talk to her a bit more. So judging from this, I think I have to go to the hallway and think about it. Maybe instead of running into Noelle, we'll run into CL because we're like, oh, I should go to the club room or something. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The moment I step into the hallway, I see a familiar face of a certain third-year student.
あれどうしたんですか先輩2年の教室に何か用事でも
はい、もちろんです。正確に言うと2年生の教室にではなく2年生の特定のある人物になのですが。
So we're locked in here. Okay, nice. So you get all the choices for date. Actually, no, I'm speaking too soon. A smile spreads across CL's face as she saunters closer.
先ほど購買部で大変良い新商品を購入したのですが、調子に乗って買いすぎてしまいまして、一人では食べきれないので暇そうなお話し相手を捕まえに来たところなのです。
Oh, don't worry, I'll grab Arihiko. I'm sure he'd be super glad to be in your company.
はあ捕まえに来たですか
I don't think there's anyone here with nothing to do, but for CL, any one of them would make time. If anything, they'd line up for the opportunity. So I don't really know what Shiki's type is. So far, he's kind of said like, yeah, everyone's really cute. So like everyone's kind of my type. Like CL so far, Yumizuka, Arquid, all like the girls that have like a portrait, honestly. Other than like people in the Tohno household so far. But, you know, they're not related by blood. That aside.
先輩2年生の教室に来ちゃダメですよ上級生なんだから誘うなら3年のクラスメイトを誘ってくださいその方が会話も弾むでしょ
そうなんですけど、今日は年下の男の子とお話がしたい気分なんです。なんとなくなので理由は聞かないでください。
Don't ask me why. I want to talk to younger boys. She slides towards me as she speaks, closing the distance between us.
というわけで、トノくん、お暇ですか
Ah, hi Shiki. CL version, okay.
ええそれはまあこれから昼食を取るだけですけど
それじゃあ捕まえました。2人で仲良く食べましょう。素敵な食事と一緒にトノくんの時間もいただきですね。
Huh. She keeps smiling as she tugs on my sleeve. It's a simple gesture, but I'm compelled to follow by I'm compelled to follow wait. Oh, sorry. I'm compelled to follow by mysterious irresistible force. I don't know why I got a little bit confused there. Oh, we're in the courtyard. We walk into the courtyard. With autumn well underway, the sunshine can't disguise the chill in the air. The students who eat lunch in the courtyard tend to be the artsy, nature-loving type. I guess CL's one of them.
お？今日は珍しくベンチが空いています。さすが、ついてますね、トノくん。
CL bounces over to the bench and takes a seat. I follow suit, keeping a safe distance between us.
それで購買部の新商品って何なんですか
Jelly-filled donuts.
1年前に姿を消したカニクリームコロッケロール
A crab croquette? That sounds so good. Legend tells of a snack among snacks that once graced our school. They stopped making it only after a week because it costs too much, but even now there are no shortages of students praying for its comeback.
それはですね。
I'm freaking calling it. It's a curry bun. CL smiles so blissfully she practically glows. She sets a paper bag on her lap and pulls out 4. She bought 4 of them.
じゃーん！購買部の仕入れルートに進言すること早1週間。ついに本格ベーカリーのアイテム販売が実現したのです。
Oh, so the school's not making it, but they're getting it from a legitimate Japanese, authentic bakery. I mean, of course it'd be authentic. They're in Japan, but look at this expression. She holds up a short, plump oval, slightly larger than her palm, calling it it's a curry pun. The surface is a dark golden brown and gleaming with a... Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be a curry pond with a deep frying oil. All four are identical. Looks to me like freshly fried curry bread. Freaking knew it! It's Curry Senpai! Let's go!
この生まれたばかりと見まごう焼き加減。1個300円と割高ですが、学生の税ここに極まったと言っても過言ではないでしょう。
She spent... okay, so she spent 1,200 yen for lunch. I'm gonna be honest. As a high school student, I'm like, that is a pretty high budget.
はい、どうぞ遠野くん。特別に半分お分けしますから遠慮なく。遠野くん？
いや、先輩、これさ。
It's curry again. We had curry yesterday. This is from that famous bakery by the station, isn't it?
Why?
What? If only that were all she was asking. Her eyes were demanding to know how I can be anything but thrilled by this, questioning whether I'm even from this planet, and I can't bear it. How can you not like this curry bread?
昨日
Oh!
もそうだったけど、先輩、辛いの好きなの？
I get the feeling that's better not to ask if she likes curry specifically.
でも辛ければ好きというわけではなくてですね、特定の味付けが大変美味しく感じるというか、そうですね。いくら好きでも4つ全部同じ味というのはちょっと考えなしでしたね。
Shiki, just eat the bread. Curry is amazing. I'm glad to see CL has some amount of self-awareness.
でも分かりますよ。好きなものってちょっと多いぐらい買い込んでおかないと不安になりますからね。それじゃお言葉に甘えて遠慮なく。
Oh, she's like, whoa! I take a curry bread from the pile on her lap and bring it to my mouth.
いただきます。外はカリカリ。
カリカリ。
パンは油が染みてほのかに甘く、中の具はしっかり詰まってる。美味しい。本当に美味しいですね、先輩。
God damn it. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm playing in the AMs. Like currently it is basically 1:30 a.m. in the morning. And they're making me so freaking hungry, man. Why do they keep doing this? I need to stop. Ah, give me some curry bread. There's something refreshing about eating something I usually wouldn't. I tend to avoid it since it's so oily, but there are a few greater pleasures in deep fried bread.
でも先輩、お腹は大丈夫ですか？カレーと揚げパンって胃にもたれますよ。
Don't
女の子には
worry.
きついのではないかと。
I do a lot of exercise. Don't ask what.
そうなんですか？
You know, it's actually more like exorcisms than exercise.
私はこの後体育ですから問題なく消化できちゃうと思います。はい。
I'm just imagining, it's like, okay, CL, it's your turn to do the high jump. And she's like, all right. And she just jumps it like over the building. It's like, oh, what? You weren't supposed to do that. If she has pee right after this, then isn't that all the more reason to eat something that'll be easy on the stomach? I have no clue what goes into that head of hers.
体が丈夫なのだけが取り柄ですから、私。それよりお茶ですよ
Only
ね。
good traits? Nah.
麦茶でいいですか、遠野くん。
You have many good traits. Apparently everyone knows that too.
ういっせー、やっぱり日本人は麦茶っすよね。
I didn't see this coming, man. I thought Arihiko was out of school. You didn't show up in the other. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh my god, look how excited he is, bro.
あった余ったカレーパンゲット。
I'm about that startled CL. You know, that's what I was saying, where it's like, you know, yeah, you need to steal someone. I'll get Arihiko, yeah. Before I could react, Arihiko sneaks up on us and reaches over the bench, steals a curry bread, and eats it whole.
なるほど、こいつはうまい。すげえうまい。何よりカレーの味がする。空腹で起きたばかりの俺にはごちそうすぎますな。
He wasn't in class because he was sleeping probably in the courtyard below the tree, and that's why he's here.
いや、ちょい腹にもたれるけど、そこは先輩の真心でイーブンってことで。
Arihiko laughs heartedly. The bastard must have seen the two of us together and followed us in secret.
アリヒコ、お前なんでそう人の邪魔をすることばかりに長けているんだ。 前世からの呪いなのか、それともそういう生き物なのか。
I mentioned this before, but like one of the reasons why I really like Arihiko is because he brings out Shiki's like other side. He's usually super polite to everyone, but here he's just like no filter, man. Arihiko, fuck you, but I also fucking love you. Oh man, he's my bro.
抜け駆けはなしですよ、お客さん。一人で美味しい目見ようったってそうはいかねえ。つーかランチなら俺も混ぜろよ。昨日席譲ってやったんだから、今日は俺が譲られる番ですよね。
Oh wow, a seat for lunch. You know, you did get us the corner, so maybe. Of course, Arihiko would twist yesterday's events into him saving a seat for CL.
すみません先輩、うちのクラスのバカが失礼を働きました。
Technically wasn't
こんなことを言ってますけど、
BSing.
昨日は一応役に立ったんで同席させて。先輩、
CL, are you okay? Oh, she's like, but you ate my curry bread. My curry bread. I turned my eyes from Arihiko to CL, and I swear my eyes were playing tricks on me.
残念ながら却下です。乾くんはそこで歯を食いしばってください。
It's time for you to pay. CL's gotten to her feet and assumed a fighting stance. Her left jabs whoosh through the air. Whoosh. I was wondering why she was standing a little bit to the right, but now I see. She's doing those flicker jabs.
なんか胴に入ってらっしゃる？
Even with our untrained eyes, we can tell that her form is perfect.
怒ってるぞアリヒコ。たかだかカレーパン一つつまみ食いされたぐらいで大人げないぐらい怒ってるぞあの人。
なんだこれ冷や汗止まらねえよ。
This is real bad, man. This is real
気
bad.
圧で先輩が大きく見える。あ、今かすった。鼻先にジュってかすった。助けて。どうぞなんとかして先輩に謝って。
謝るのはお前だろ。夜だ。
Get away from
夜だ。
me!
俺まで犠牲者にするつもり
I
か。
don't want to get caught up in the crossfire. No! I tear away from the idiot clinging to me.
さすが当のナイス白状。すみません先輩。つまみ食いは出来心っつかノリっつか、こう先輩とランチするためのアプローチというかですね。
Oh damn! Always bailing on me. Damn it, Tuna.
なるほど。この席に入りたかったと。ですがふさわしい入場券が見当たりませんね。ランチであれば何か食べ物を持ってくるべきでは。
He's gonna be like, but Shiki didn't bring anything. What? Why me?
オッケー了解しました。急いで調達してきます。
Oh my god, I love Arihiko, man. Arihiko runs away at full speed. CL sits back down on the bench as if nothing had happened.
乾くんにも困ったものです。
He keeps following me.
いただきますの言葉もなかったばかりか、一口で飲み込んでしまうなんて、食材への感謝の気持ちが足りません。もう大変華麗な感想を二度口にしたので、今回は特別に多めに見てあげますわ。
Two rather nice things. She shrugs her shoulder in a silent good grief. Yada yada.
お待たせ。入場券買ってきましたぜ。
おお。
Oh, damn. Arihiko comes rushing back in about 5 minutes. In his hands are 2 bulging paper bags. Damn. I guess we're getting value for that curry bread.
うま。これ多すぎじゃ。
どうよ。あれだけ買い占めてみた。なんというか、これだけあれば先輩も怒りを鎮めてくれると信じて。
Sorry, I don't want to eat too much because I have gym next class. And she's like, damn it! I see. CL really struck fear into Arihiko's heart back there. A terror that only he, as a target, would know.
いやそれにしても紙袋2つ分のカレーパンはやりすぎだ。皿に盛られたコロッケじゃあるまいし、これどうやって片付けるんだ。
食い切れなきゃ残せよ。多少は日持ちすんだから明日の昼までの完食にすればいい。そういうわけで、はい先輩、さっきの謝罪とお昼を一緒にする袖の下っす。
これはご丁寧にありがとうございます。
Okay, fine, you pass.
どうぞ乾くん、ベンチの方に。私は立っていますから。
何言ってんすか。先輩は座っててください。で、俺がいない間にどんな話してたんすか。
about how you were absolutely terrible for stealing her bread.
学校終わったら遊びに行くとか？
その逆、学校の中の話。お前朝いなかったから富山の代わりに新しい先生が来たことも知らないだろ。もったいない。うちのクラスの連中が舞い上がってるぐらいの美人なのに。
何それ初耳。新しい先生って転校生みたいなもん？でどんなタイプ？俺高圧的な女教師は趣味じゃねえんだけど。
Just check the forums. You can see a war down there.
いかにも去年まで研修生だったって感じでバリッバリの癒し系。お前包容力のある年上が好きなんだろ。よかったな。好み通りの25歳だ。
やめて。25歳だけはやめて。姉貴と同い年じゃねえか。それだけは生理的に受け付けるんだよ俺。
I can't. It'll overlap my sister. I'm too scared of her. Oh, you can see the carpet. Oh man, that's making me hungry.
おや、乾くん年上の女性が好みなんですか？
Oh yeah, I do. Just not 25.
そうっすよ。年上はめんどくさくないし。あ、いや可愛ければめんどくさいのもありなんで、一つ下まではありですが。
ふむふむ、甘えるのも構うのも得意なわけですか。ところで遠野くんは年上範囲なんですか？
I feel uncomfortable when you're saying it with a face like that.
特に意識はしたことはないですけど、有彦ほど自由じゃないとは思います。
まったうっそくさい。なんか遠野からはお姉さん殺しの匂いがするんだよな。家庭教師とか主治医の娘さんとかその手の話にはこと書かないんじゃねえの？
Wait, a private tutor? I don't know any private tutor. Maybe previously. We do have a female physician now, but let's not talk about her. She's kind of crazy.
黙ってろ。いいから黙ってろ。そもそも家庭教師とか雇ったことないから。
He's gonna be like, oh, you're not denying the physician though.
うん。では主治医の娘さんはあるんですか？
Look at this, that's so cute.
ありますけど面識だけです。シエル先輩も有彦のヨタ話に乗らないでください。
ヨタ話じゃないけどな。事実だけどな。実際抜き駆けして年上の先輩とランチしてたじゃないですか。
I'll have you know that some people are very, very interested in what type of girl is your type. They can even become brothers.
ですよね。遠野くんがあんまりにも無防備にひょこひょこ歩いていたので、私もつい誘われてしまったのです。なんというか雪原でウサギに会ったような気分でした。
I really like this picture right now. They're just double teaming on Tohno.
はあ、まあ実際はウサギの皮をかぶった冷血生物なんですけどね、こいつ。クモとかサソリとかあの手の機械っぽい生き物。
I like this one even more now that both their eyes are closed. They burst out laughing. As much as I want to object, I know it'd only make it worse, so I bite my tongue. I'll get you next time. Our stock of curry bread dwindles one by one. We compare it to a buffet earlier, but I take that back. We're going through the mountain of curry bread like a pack of chips. Oh, that thing is gonna be gone. There's still a little under 20 minutes before lunch ends. The fate of the curry bread has been sealed. You know, if you have extras, you can share one with me. I'm kind of hungry. Please. We continue to chat for the rest of the lunch. Arihiko and I talk about something stupid. Ciel jumps in to offer her opinion. Then we change subjects and rinse and repeat. The curry bread continues to disappear all the while. This ordinary time we spent in ignorant bliss passes by like sand through our fingers. Yeah, you can kind of tell why Shiki kind of likes
そろそろ
Ciel.
頭が痛くなってきた。腹も膨れ。いや待って。
Yo, matte.
何も食べてないような、食べられなかったような。まあいいか。眠くなってきたんで保健室に逃げ込みますわ。
Well, you don't want to see the new teacher? Teacher.
じゃあな先輩。今度は俺と二人っきりでお願いします。
Okay, but when you do bring Tohno, it's like that's what I just said. Not to do. Ariko runs off to the nurse's office, no doubt planning to skip afternoon classes as well.
やれやれ、注意するべきなんでしょうけど、不思議と乾くんには甘くなってしまいますね。これも人徳なのでしょうか。
CL looks exasperated as she watches Arihiko run off.
あいつ必要最低限のことはきっちりこなしてますからね。事故の不始末は自分で片付けるやつだし。
なるほど、確かにそんな気はします。付き合いが長いだけあってよく分かっているんですね、乾くんのこと。
ただの腐れ縁です。
Kinda.
先輩だってすぐに分かりますよ。
He just keeps following me.
突き抜けたアホだから。
Third wheels my dates. Despite my negativity, CL's kind smile never falters.
何ですかその含み笑
いえいえ、遠野くんが笑っているものですから、私もつられて笑っているんです。
As soon as she says that, I notice that my mouth has carved into the faint smile. Today was a rare occasion. Now that I think about it, I haven't had much chance to be a normal student. Just do normal student things like hanging out in the courtyard.
い。そうですね。ちょっと楽しかったです。あんまり中庭に出たことがなかったから。でも前にもこんなことがあったような。シエル先輩と会った時でしたっけ？
Oh, we actually get to go back to when they first met. I know when he was on the train, he said that he met her before. Like, I don't really remember the exact details, but I guess we'll get the details right now. I think back to the time I first met CL. CL paused for a moment.
こんな出来事ならたくさんありました。きっと数えきれないぐらい。
A sincere smile spreads across her face. Are we gonna see it? Flashback? Or is lunch just gonna end? You can't end it like that. Yeah, flashback. School ends. Flash forward, never mind. Okay. Hi, Noelle. Alright, so all roads lead to Noelle. Gotcha. But Noelle also has a choice. Interesting. Alright, then I guess we'll keep going. She's like, you wanna take a bite? You wanna take a slurp? I asked about Toyama, or I choose not to think about it. So I want to take a look at the flowchart. I wonder how many CL exclusive choices there are now. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't know whether or not to continue my no CL points save file, but I guess I'll continue it and speed through it if the occasion arises. If not, then I'll just continue with my CL file. Okay, well, I'll choose not to think about it. Yeah, I turn my gaze down to the floor as if to avoid looking at an omen. This is okay. It's better to not ask unnecessary questions. It's better not to know. Terrible things like this only serve to scar our hearts. Oh, Miss Noelle smirks before leaving, like she's seen right through my weakness. Oh. Huh. I feel like I should have asked about Toyama. In that case, I'm gonna continue the flowchart, but with having asked about Toyama. Alright, I'll ask about Toyama. We'll go through this thing again. She's like, yeah, she died. Actually, did she say that specifically? Yeah, passed away. Yep. Okay, so it is confirmation that Yumizuka got the false truth. Go straight home or take a detour. I forgot what I did last time. I probably took a detour because I always think those are a little bit more entertaining, but come to think of it though, you have 3 choices but I have 3 routes, so I have 2. I guess I'll go straight home first. I'll head straight back to the Tohno mansion. I did promise Akiha that I'd be home before sunset. I don't know if I buy the news about the serial killer, but life can take some unexpected turns. I happen to know a little kid who went to play in town only to come back with a massive injury on his chest. I wonder who that is. I should avoid any unnecessary risk. And then that will probably just lead to us going back home. Yeah. So this is the route where I have a lot of CL points. So let's try to use them. We'll go home after a quick detour. Nope, this is the same as the other one, it seems. So that one here and here. So maybe I have to do something without CL points. So I'll load up the other save file and I'll be back. Okay, I'll go home after taking a quick detour. This time this is the route where I don't have CL points. No, it still leads to that. How do I get the other one then? Huh. So, I don't know how to get the one to the left of this. Okay, so I end up looking up like a guide, and basically what happens is you unlock this last option if you end up choosing the second choice here, which would be talking to Yumizuka, I believe. So, yeah, I guess we'll talk with Yumizuka and see what kind of differences we'll get. I didn't realize that would happen, but okay, well, we'll have to go through some hassle to get all the to see all the scenes. Oh, you have the option to go to the diner. That's actually really cool. Oh my god, that's really cool. All right, let's go to that diner. Maybe I'll drop by that diner. The reward card that Yumizuka gave me is still in my wallet. I'm not hungry, but I could have a cup of tea. I was kind of wondering if that would actually come back into play, but seems like it does. I don't want to make her gift go to waste, so I'll just check out where she works. Oh. So, do we go to the we don't go to the diner. Wait. Let me just stop this for a second. We never went to the diner, right? Drop by the diner. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't go to the diner because afterwards he starts feeling weird and he starts wandering. That's the reason why, even though I chose to go home, we didn't actually end up going home. All right. Well, in that case, I guess we'll zip through the rest of the choices. For the sake of continuing on, I am on the CL point route, so we've gotten all the CL points so far. Okay, so here, last time we have 3 choices. Last time I chose to go to the parlor and talk with Akiha. This time, I think I want to stop by Kohaku's room, but let's just relax in our room first, because I feel like that'll be the shortest one. I think I'll just stay here. I feel nice and warm after my bath. I'd hate to ruin this feeling by walking around outside. I throw myself onto my bed like a child.
Shiki-sama, いらっしゃいますか?
I'm sorry, did you see that? Whoa! I launch myself from the bed in surprise. Despite not having done anything wrong, I feel like I've been caught in the middle of some terrible mischief.
もちろんいるよ。
Yeah,
どうぞ
I wasn't
中に
doing
入って。
anything sus.
はい。ベッドメイクに参りました。
No, it's okay, I'm already in bed.
シキ様にはお見苦しいものと存じますが。
It's not a bother at all. I'm uncomfortable having someone make my bed for me. Makes me feel way too pampered. Though after 2 days here, I learned that saying that out loud would only serve to trouble her.
ありがとう。部屋の隅っこでおとなしくしてるから、俺のことは気にせずに。
I'll be watching your every move. I shuffle over to the corner of the room. Isui briefly pauses, then silently begins making the bed, finishing moments later. By the time she's done, the bed looks brand new.
メイクは完了です。失礼いたしました。
Isui bows slightly before moving to the door.
ちょっと待っ
I stop her, wanting to thank her for making the bed. Though unintended, my hand lands on her shoulder. Oh. That same instant, Hisui's hand slaps mine away. Oh, right. Oh, right. So, actually, I remember last time I was a little bit, confused is not the right word, but like a little bit suspicious for the waning moon ending, right? And one of the things is that, Hisui, I remember earlier that episode, Hisui mentioned that she hates physical contact with other people. I forgot exactly why, but it must have been something tragic, so I don't want to go too deep into it. But in that ending, when Shiki got home, he actually fell and Hisui, quote unquote Hisui, caught Shiki and just took him to like the next room. If she had such a immediate reaction, she wouldn't have done that. She would have just kind of slapped him away, kind of like now. I completely slipped my mind until just now when she slapped us. It's just that ever since thinking that this was kind of like suspicious, I think the person here might have been Kohaku. in the waning moon ending. Ooh, ooh. I was talking about how Kohaku is like really cheerful, and I know she has a tragic past, though I don't know all the details. But this is making me wonder if she has some ulterior motive, or she's cooking something up, and it's going to result in killing Shiki, even though she's super cheerful on the outside. Ooh, crap! Oh god! Oh god! Oh! I completely forgot about all this until this slap. I'm surprised, but not as much as she is.
ごめん。呼び止めようとして、つい。
I guess I dropped my guard after soaking in the bath. It was like that when I was back with the Arimas, so I got completely ahead of myself.
いえ、こちらこそ。
Oh man, I feel really bad for her because something must have happened that was, terrible for her to be like this.
体に触れられるのには慣れていなくて。どうかお許しください。
Isui's shaking ever so slightly. That felt like an overreaction, but I am the one who frightened her.
とにかく、ごめん。呼びかけるだけじゃ行っちゃう気がして。
I know Hisui would have stopped for me, but for some reason, it didn't feel like that in the moment.
いえ、シキ様が謝られることはありません。非があるのは私の方です。お気分を害してしまい、誠に申し訳ありません。
いや、全然害してないけど。でもまあ、驚いたのは本当かな。翡翠、めちゃくちゃ反応良かったから。
Her speed was like that of an experienced martial artist. She probably would have gotten applause if she was in a dojo. If we were in a
そのよう
dojo.
なことは、普段お屋敷の手入れをさせてもらっているからでしょうか。
She's blushing a little bit. Isui looks away like she embarrassed herself. Like she's embarrassed. Thank goodness, she realized that I meant it as a compliment.
申し訳ございません。先ほどのお声について失念しておりました。
I just want to say thank you, and I'm sorry.
ご用件は何でしょうか、シキ様。
ああ、いや。
I can't tell her that I just want to thank her for making my bed. I need something else. Oh, that's it.
秋葉はどうしてるのか気になってさ。あいつの学校って全寮制だろ。
ご存知だったのですね。確かに秋葉様が通われている学校は全寮制です。ですが異例として自宅からの登校を許可されております。
I feel like that defeats the purpose of a boarding school.
つまりこの家から学校に行ってるってこと？
はい。ですが今日のように夕方に帰られることは稀です。一日の学業がお済みになった後は習い事が終わりなので。
Understandable.
習い事。例えばどんな？
The violin.
今日はバイオリンの稽古と外国語の習得と存じております。
Today? Her schedule is like that every day then? I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Our father made me do lots of stuff when I was little.
また就寝時間までは当日の遠野グループの事業報告に判をし、
Oh.
起床された後は朝食の時間までにこれからの事業内容をご確認なされます。
Oh my gosh, she's even working when she's home. After I'm done working, I completely separate myself from my work. How? And oh, look at that modern laptop.
マジか。
Whoa. That's certainly surprising. Her entire lifestyle is terrifying. She's a venerable Iron Lady. Oh right, I do want to mention something about the flowchart actually. So here, no matter what we do, we actually do officially get to meet Mio Saiki. So that is something to consider. We can't just skip past her. We do have to meet her at one point due to Shiki wandering the town.
平日は夕食前には戻られますから、秋葉様にお話があるのでしたら夕食後に姉さんに申し付けください。また休日であれば秋葉様もお休みになれる時があると存じます。
その時は私でもお声をかけられるかと。
そうなんだ。ありがとう。参考になった。
I do wish that we could just say thank you. Isui bows and leaves the room after bidding me a good evening. I do kind of get it. If we told her that all we want to say is thank you, she would have been like, I slapped him even though he just wanted to say thanks. It would make her feel bad for that. Still.
バイオリンの稽古に会社の重役ときた。
That sounds so much. I'm sure most of the actual running of each department is done by whoever leads it, but it sounds like she has the final say on everything.
執務室にいたのは伊達じゃない。
I feel a mixture of guilt and awe. The Akiha in my memories is a sweet, timid girl, always following me around because she was so anxious. But now, not only is she a top student, she's also running an entire conglomerate.
そうだよな。7年も経てば人間だってガラリと変わる。
Just like the past 7 years have made me the Shiki Tohno of today, so have they given rise to the current Akiha Tohno. 7 years is a long time. About half of my entire life, in fact. And I wasn't here during most of the formative years of hers.
兄貴失格だな。
I mumble in an obvious truth to myself in a fit of self-deprecation. It's far too late to be expecting forgiveness. Maybe I could have lessened some of her burden if I were around these past 7 years, I wonder. Though I know it's just me being self-absorbed. Yeah, Shiki did say that. Like, I think he was asked by CLs, like, why did you come home? Like, what was the reason? I don't remember if it was CL specifically, but he was like, I felt guilty for leaving my sister behind. I actually did love my sister, but now I've essentially shoved this entire burden of being the Tohno successor onto her lap, and he sees how much work she has to do and all the responsibilities she has assumed, and basically it kind of killed his image of what she used to be, because she's no longer the little sister he remembers, and he felt so bad for that. It's kind of sad, but I mean, like he said, in those years when she was developing, he was gone. So it do be like that. Okay, so let's go to, what was it, talk to Kohaku? I love how like the option where we're like, I want to speak with Akiha. We don't. We just meet with the freaking asshole. Kohaku, I'm a little bit sus of you now. Yeah. Oh, that also explains why when Shiki was on the ground before, like I think in one of the times when he came home and he got up, he just immediately had like his anemia attack and collapsed face first into the ground. And when Hisui saw him, she didn't pick him up. She called Kohaku to do it. I forgot when it was, but it's additional proof that it's like, yeah, she can't be touched by other people. Okay, let's stop by Kohaku's room. I'll try stopping by Kohaku's room. On my way to the bathroom earlier, I think I figured out roughly where Kohaku's room might be. Oh, we have a different view. That's actually pretty cool. I never got to see this side of the mansion. I make for the end of the hallway on the first floor of the west wing. The kitchen should be down the... Oh, this is the first floor. So the servants are on the first floor. Okay. The kitchen should be down at the end of this hall, opposite of the lobby. And from what I understand, Kohaku's room is just in front of the kitchen. She is the one cooking, so...
琥珀さんの部屋はここかな。
I knock lightly on the door.
琥珀さん、います。
はーい、ちょっと待ってくださいね。
A cheerful voice comes from inside the room. After a couple of minutes, Kohaku's face appears from behind the door.
あれ、シキさんじゃないですか。
Oh, this is a different outfit. She's in a... I don't know if it's a yukata or kimono, but like, you know, that type of... I don't think it's kimono because that's usually super fancy. But she's in this type of garment now.
どうしたんです？こんな時間に。
いえ、実はテレビを見せてもらおうかなって。
はい？
Hi? Oh, right. I think Hisui did say that Kohaku had entertainment.
ああ、ですね。この家ってテレビがないでしょ。今まで普通の家で暮らしてきた俺にしてみると、寝る前にのんびりテレビを見るのが日課だったりするわけで、見ないと落ち着かないというか。
The more I talk, the more I realize how stupid I sound. What kind of person tries to get into the girl's room by asking to watch TV? Even Kohaku can't hide her disgust at my... Or maybe not. You know, I'll have you know that both Hisui and Kohaku are gamers. Right, Carnival Phantasm? Gamers into the late hours of the night, just like I am right now.
言われてみればその通りです。四季さんは今まで有馬のお家で暮らしていたんですもの。いきなりこの屋敷の空気は重かったでしょ？ですね。このこと、明葉様と翡翠ちゃんに話しちゃいました？
このことって、琥珀さんの部屋に行くってこと？
Kohaku nods.
いえ、誰にも話していませんよ。
大変結構です。もしお話しされていたら、四季さんを追い返さないといけないところでしたから。
Kohaku was the one to be willing to keep secrets. Like, shh, I got your phone back for you, don't you worry. Kohaku offers me a smile, then glances up and down the hallway.
幸いあたりに人影なし。
Oh my god, she's so mischievous, but also potentially evil. I don't know, man. Now that the gears have turned in my head, I'm like really sus. Because that had to be a Kohaku, and we end up dying in that route. But the thing is, it wasn't Kohaku that caused us to die. That day on the Waning Moon was all sorts of fucky wucky. I don't know what's going on. It's just that she was the last person we saw.
さあさあ、見つかると大変ですから、上がってくださいな。
Kohaku grips my arm. Yeah, she has no problem touching Shiki. Even before, when we were getting our injuries looked at in the when I was checking out all the endings. Whoa! But yeah, she was like, "All right, take off your clothes." Her room is like one of those. I hate to say Chinese, but like that's what I'm familiar with. But the Chinese medicinal rooms where you kind of store all the ingredients in those kind of cupboards. Huh. You see the TV in the bottom right. It's also tatami matted. It's very Japanese compared to everything else we've seen so far in this like very Europeanized house. The view that greets me inside is not at all what I was expecting. Half the room is covered with tatami, with a cabinet placed flush against the inner wall. Japanese architecture through and through. Sorry, I know I said Chinese. Japanese! Yeah, it's a very medicinal room. The other half of the room is Western style, so though simple, it looks more like a school infirmary than a room that you expect to find in a giant mansion like this.
適当なところに座ってください。
I'm just gonna take a look again. So yeah, so half the room is Japanese tatami style. I wonder if there's gonna be like a kotatsu, or she's just gonna whip it out, you know, in front of the TV like they always do in Japanese animes. And the left side is, I mean, the cupboards and shelves are a little bit aged, but yeah, I guess it is more Western, especially with the green wood.
私、お茶を入れてきますから。
Kohaku leaves the room. I clear my throat and take a seat on the sofa in the Japanese half of the room. Oh, he chose the Japanese. I'll have you know, I have visited the Japanese tea ceremony club, so I'm kind of an expert at this. Kohaku's room looks more like a meticulously organized office than the room of a young woman. The cabinet in the back is filled with the little drawers. With little drawers, not a little, my bad. They're so small, whatever they contain must easily fit in my hand.
あのタンスってもしかして
One of those cabinets used to store medicine? It must be. The local doctor I visited when I was with the Arimas had a similar one in his house. Wait, could that mean that Kohaku has a medical license? That means I don't have to see Dr. Rock anymore? Woohoo! No, that's just not possible. She's way too young for something like that. I look away and spy the TV remote resting on the floor cushion. I wonder if she was watching something earlier.
はい、お待たせしました、四季さん。ソチャですが、どうぞ。
あ、どうも、お構いなく。
いえいえ、こちらこそ気の利いたおもてなしはできそうになくて。
Kohaku smiles as she sets out the green tea and Mizu Yokan sweets to go with it.
テレビでしたね。四季さんはこの時間、何を見ているんですか？
特に決まってないけど、
Anime.
基本的にはニュースかな。
そうな なんですか。
It's gonna be about that goddamn serial killer.
四季さんは落ち着いていますから、食後は読書をなさるのかななんて思っていたんですけど。
Shiki being composed. Right.
残念ながらそんな殊勝な心がけはないんです。よく勤勉な学生と見られがちなんですけど、根はぐうたらで。
It's the glasses. They bias based on their my glasses.
メガネのおかげで真面目そうに見えるんでしょうか。
Power of glasses.
あ、そうでした。四季さんったらメガネをかけていらしたんですもの。
I hope she's not gonna be like, let's take those off.
実は昨日お出迎えした時に心の中でびっくりしていたんですよ。
それはどうして？
だって明葉様は四季さんがメガネをかけているなんて一度もおっしゃりませんでしたから。
Yeah, I got them afterwards. I'm very, very nearsighted. So like, please don't take them off.
てっきり明葉様に似た涼しげかつ鋭い目をしたお方が来るんだって身構えておりました。
Well, I guess that's how she views Akiha. Actually, she's Akiha's personal servant, so she must be closer to Akiha than Hisui is. Kohaku smiles, as if to say that she had nothing to worry about. Huh. Now that she mentioned it, I never saw Akiha after I got my glasses.
けどこのメガネは伊達メガネなんですよ。目は悪いといえば悪いんだけど、視力は平均よりいい方だし、別に勉強のしすぎで視力が落ちたわけじゃないんです。ああ、知的なイメージがあったのに幻滅させちゃいました。
I don't know if you should have shared that because it's also kind of saying like, yeah, I don't need these, and that might think, oh, nothing will happen if I ask. I mean, you shouldn't break them, but like, it gives them the impression that like you'd be completely fine without them, but that's not true.
そんなことはありません。私だって本よりテレビの方が楽しいですもの。
Me too.
四季さんが思った通りの元気な方で嬉しいです。
そうですか。
Really?
それはどうも。
I find myself trying to look anywhere else. The carefree smile that Kohaku beams my way sets my heart racing for some reason.
あ、ごめんなさい。ニュースを見に来られたのにおしゃべりをしてしまって。
Kohaku switches the TV on. Anyways, about the serial killings, images flashes onto the monitor. It's a little past 9:30, late enough that the news has shifted from lighter topics to more serious ones.
ありゃ、また通り魔殺人ですか。
Good thing I'm not a slasher yet. That's for tomorrow. Actually, is that tomorrow? Is it day 3? No, it's day 4 when we see Arcuid. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, no, it is day 3. Day 3 we end up killing Arcuid. Yeah. We'll be a slasher tomorrow. Okay, they're writing a piece about the murders. While the slashing started in a neighborhood ward, the most recent ones have all been here in Soya. The piece covers just the basics. They describe the crime. A young woman walking late at night are taken indiscriminately, killed, and finally have their blood drained from them. There are already 8 victims, and the police are being criticized for their inconsistent failure to turn up any leads. The media doesn't report anything else in detail. They skip over any commonalities between the victims, or exactly how they died, simply by stating that their blood had been drained. Probably trying to prevent any copycats from appearing.
怖い話ですね。おまわりさんは何をしているんでしょう。
突発的な犯行なんで犯人の動機が絞れないとか。深夜の通り魔的な犯行なら見つかりさえしなければ後を追えません。
単に襲われてしまった方たちの運が悪い。いえ、目撃者の出ない犯人の運がいいとおっしゃるのですか？
まあそうでもないと2週間近く犯人が見つからないのはおかしいでしょ。
どうでしょう。しっかりとした準備があるのならそれはおかしな話ではなくなると思いますよ。想像でしかありませんが、殺人というものは数を重ねれば重ねるほど証拠を残してしまうものです。
Not if you're me.
行方不明者が8人いるというのなら証拠は積み上がりませんが、遺体が8人分も発見されているのなら十分な状況証拠は揃っていてしかるべきです。なのに犯人が捕まらないのは捕まらないだけの理由を犯人が作っているからと推測できます。
That was unexpected. In my awe, all that I can manage is a quick, yeah, that makes sense. Regardless of whether her speculation is right or not, I did not expect her to be the type to think so hard about things like this.
しかしそうなると犯人は突発的な通り魔じゃなくて用意周到な殺人鬼になりますね。仮にそいつが通り魔のふりをして計画的にことを進めているんなら、殺された人たちは無関係に見えてやっぱりつながりがあるとか。
ないんじゃないでしょうか。そんなつながりがあったらそれこそ2人目ぐらいで警察の皆さんも気がつくでしょうし。
I gotta look back, so he's saying that these weren't random but carefully planned, but she's like, I don't know.
結局のところこれは陰徳性に関しては超人的レベルの用意周到さなのに、目的性に関しては極めて薄い理解不能の事件ですね。
Kohaku says all this with a smile on her face. I honestly did not expect to do this at Kohaku's room. I thought I was just gonna be like, yeah, we talked with Kohaku a little bit, basically formally introduce ourselves and learn a little bit more about her, and then I'll just watch TV, bum around, and go back to bed. Looks like she's not too concerned.
琥珀さん、これってこの町で起きてる事件なんですよ。琥珀さんだって若い女の子なんだから、少しは怖いって思わないんですか？
Yeah, but I don't go out. I'm also jacked. I brought you home that one time in the future.
嫌ですね。大丈夫ですよ。通り魔さんは深夜に出現するだけですから、夜は外に出なければ会うこともありません。
Looks like Kohaku has actually thought this through. This all just seems too gruesome to think rationally like that, but maybe that's how most people treat the news they see on TV. Is that gonna be it? We're gonna go head back to our room?
お邪魔しました。また見たくなったらやってきますから、その時はよろしくお願いします。
はい、ぜひお待ちしておりますね。
Kohaku glances up and down the hallway again.
このままお部屋までお見送りしたいのは山々ですが、四季さんのお部屋には翡翠ちゃんが待ってますから。
You gotta stealth mode your way out.
はい。それじゃあ、おやすみなさい。
I had no idea that the mansion had a 10 p.m. bedtime. In addition to the 8 o'clock curfew for coming home, there seems to be an unspoken rule that prevents people from leaving their rooms after 10. Ooh, I'll use that in the future.
親父がいなくなっても堅苦しいのは変わらないんだな。
Though I suppose that makes sense. The Tohno family has functioned like this for hundreds of years, despite any technological advances or shifting trends. I don't expect anything to just change just because Akiha has taken over.
むしろよくしてくれてる方だよな。少なくとも親戚筋をよそにやってくれたんだから。
Except for that damn Goto psyche. Everything here is so different. It has me exhausted. I'll head back to my room for tonight. Okay, so now we've pretty much finished off day 2. Oh, right. I completely forgot about this. But day 2 is when we hear that thing about Vlove. And Vlove has a spear, and now he's absorbing a dog, and okay, so we're still gonna have to confront Vlove. I mean, like we said before, well, actually, we're on day 3, but yeah, like I said before, I think most of the stuff that branches out is in day 5, because day 5 is when we officially get like another ending. I wonder how they're gonna, or not another ending, but when they confirm the route we're on. Because after the flight with Vlove, when we saved, it was like, oh, you're on the Arkwid arc. Cool. But thing is, I kind of wonder how it's going to work on the flowchart, because it's got to branch out, right? So are they going to have another column to the right of the current one? Are they going to shift the current one to the left a little bit? I mean, we're still going to have the picture on the right side, right? Either way, we'll find out when that happens. But right now we are in day 3. We have a few choices to make. It's really annoying to scroll because whenever I scroll slightly, it like zooms. So you have one choice in the morning, one choice in the afternoon, another choice in the afternoon, and then the final choice with killing Arkwid. And after that, we have some choices on day 4. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but like we only had 4 choices today, and it took me like an hour. So I might actually end up having to do 4 episodes of this. And then after that, I guess we'll be on CL's route. But some of the CL only stuff is actually taking a lot more time than I thought. Like that conversation we had over lunch in the courtyard, she ended up talking, you know, for quite a bit. I don't really remember the details of what we talked about, but it's just kind of like, I mean, Arihiko was there and he was great company. But honestly, it was just kind of getting to know her a little bit more. Also, the bouncing back and forth between like the CL point route and the non-CL point route is kind of annoying. And I kind of wonder, so you see on day 3, right? The day where he kills Arquid, it seems like it's branching out all the way to the right. I wonder if that is a New Game Plus thing or if it's a CL route thing. It might be a CL route thing actually, but I'm sure by the time I get there, I'll be able to make another choice, which is, if I recall, it was like admitting that he killed someone. In Arquid's arc, or the first playthrough, he was just like, oh my god, no, this must be a dream. Yeah, this can't have happened. He just kind of went home thinking everything was a dream. But here he's gonna think like, oh god, I just killed someone. Oh. But yeah, I mean, before we get there, we're gonna have to do the rest of day 3 first. I'll fast forward to when we have our first choice. But for today, I think I'm pretty much done. This might be one of the shorter ones, but it is currently a weekday for me, specifically a Monday. And I know this might be a little immersion breaking, but like I am playing this, you know, all pretty much like 2 weeks behind. I mean, 2 weeks ahead. But yeah, I gotta go to sleep. We'll continue with day 3 next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!